Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-April 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This will not resonate with every Leo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message is going to be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Leo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Leo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Okay, Leo, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones and the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right. So with this reading, Leo, I am tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time, whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person or apart from this person. Let's see who's coming through in your love reading and why they're coming through for you from now till the end of April. So tell me about this energy surrounding Leo spirit. Oh, okay, Leo. So you guys got two cards that came out, and one is put away the computer. Interesting. And the other one's integrity. You know what this combination is telling me right off the bat, Leo, is that someone really was just not putting enough forward for you, wasn't doing enough for you. And you kind of recognize that. You stopped reaching out, you stopped texting, you have not been engaging in this person and their energy, and they're worried about it. They notice that your energy has shifted and that you pulled away. So now they're doing what they can to check up on you, to see what you're up to. If you're not talking to them, who are you talking to? Yeah, it feels like they're definitely, if you guys have social media, they've been looking at it. If you block them, they found another way to access it, whether they added you through a fake account or looking through like a mutual friends account. But they're kind of just trying to see what happened, Leo. Maybe this is you, as the roles can always be reversed, but someone is kind of obsessing over this connection here, and the way that they're getting access is through media, through the phone, through a computer, any way of that. So also integrity, and that's what I'm kind of talking about here as far as, someone who just felt like this connection was not serving them, that they were not getting enough from this that they know they deserve. I feel like someone came off as emotionally unavailable, and I honestly feel like that was their strategy to kind of get you to be intrigued or to get you to kind of, attach more to them, but it did the opposite effect. They played their game wrong, and now they have to kind of just figure out, or what they're trying to do is figure out how to kind of like slip back into your life, how to get this reconnected, re-going, because I still feel this urge and persistence for you, Leo. And it's really bothering them that you have not been engaged as much, and maybe even they try to send you like a meme or like some sort of funny text that they try to kind of like lighten up the mood, and you either kind of like minimally respond to it or did not respond at all. But yeah, I feel, Leo, someone is definitely trying to hound you, and your energy is trying to see what happened between the two of you, even if it's very obvious to you. And yeah, I think social media or something is kind of getting them to look up your profile or message you constantly Interesting. I'm hearing like they're watching you from afar. And maybe this is someone you haven't spoken to since, I'm hearing December for someone out there, but it could have been like a few months since this happened. Okay, Spirit. So many messages for you guys. My goodness, so many cards are coming out. This person has a lot to say about the situation, but let's see what they think about you or how they feel about you right now in this moment that they haven't told you yet. Addictions keep me away from you, from us. Interesting. Yeah, this person kind of has an obsessive behavior, Leo. They could deal with anxiety, they could deal with stress, but the thing about it is that, you know, they want things their way. And when things don't unfold their way, they then start to try to control the situation by overdoing it or not being real and honest, but doing things so passively that it's just kind of annoying you and maybe even creeping you out more than anything else. And with this, I feel like this person has like a lot of tendencies to get distracted, to come in and out of your life, because I feel this is a non-committal energy. When this all started out, they had no plans of, you know, being exclusive with you. And maybe they kind of gave you false hopes to make you feel that way. And that's where it kind of, you know, compromised your integrity here. But I feel like they have addictions to people that make them feel good about themselves. So, you know, they could be very flirtatious. They could be, you know, the type of person that when they get the slightest bit of attention from someone else, they really dive deep into that and then put you on the back burner. But Leo, you're not a second option. You're not an option, period. You're not first runner up or anything like that. So I think they got the message clearer from you, Leo, that there's certain things you're not going to tolerate, certain things that you're not going to put up with anymore with this person. And I feel because if you guys have been silent with them, that's what's making them obsess more. They're trying to kind of figure out, again, like I said, get back into your life, but even just to get you to start talking to them again. But yeah, this is someone who is a little bit worried, Leo, very worried about the status of this connection. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. They sense the fact that mentally you're moving on and that communication is not being directed at them, whether minimally or at all. So you're moving away as far as communication goes. I'll pull out all the cards first and then I'll show them to you. Yeah, wow. 3 major arcanas so far, Leo, out of the 4 cards that have fallen on the deck. This is big. Yeah, Okay, Leo, so let's get into this. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And this is Earth energy, Taurus energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You have Taurus in your chart. Does not have to be the case. People like to hear the astrological connotations with the card. Yeah, so, you know, I got to be 100% honest, Leo. I feel, and again, roles could be reversed, but I feel like you were the ones that kind of dropped out of this quickly, fastly. You know, you didn't give an explanation, but I really don't feel like you needed to. I feel like their actions kind of gave the sum of the whole situation. And if they were to really observe it from a non-biased angle, they could kind of see how they weren't doing enough. They weren't making you feel, you know, respected or honored or appreciated. And Leo will not tolerate that. Leo will give so much, but the second they realize that their generosity and their love is not being appreciated, reciprocated, or valued, it's hard to change a fixed sign's mind. Leo did kind of drop out of this, and, you know, I feel like you didn't need to give an explanation, but they're kind of feeling left out now. They're kind of feeling like, you know, that they're missing something in their life now, even if they still had no intentions of being exclusive. They do kind of wish that you were still around, still talking to them. And it kind of feels like it's coming from an egocentric type of place, like feeding their ego. And I can see that with the 6 of Wands, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, Leo, I think now they are really starting to realize how much you did put into their lives, how much you gave into their lives, and how valuable it was having you around. And they're missing that, and they're missing you. So let's get right on into it. Center of this is the Six of Swords. So Aquarius energy. Yeah, they sense you're moving on. They get that. I feel like you haven't been sending like direct messages, but the shift in energy is enough to speak for itself. I feel like where once you maybe engaged with their social media, you unfollowed them. You stopped looking at their stories, stopped looking at their, posts and statuses. And just blatantly, maybe even you blocked their number too. But others of you, if you haven't done the whole blocking route, yeah, I think even with your tone of voice or even with the mannerisms of how you text back now, they're getting the sense that you're mentally checking out of this. And that, you know with the swords, this is intellect, this is mental activity. You know that you deserve better. Someone likes to wear a silver chained necklace, I'm picking up on. And someone used to have gauges. I don't know why it's coming out as used to have. Maybe back in high school, back in the day, someone had like gauge earrings, perhaps. But yeah, I feel that enough has been done, enough has been said. You've kind of observed and analyzed and waited for a while, and you saw that nothing was going to change, so you made the change by ending it, by moving away, by focusing your energy on something else. But what did they think? That they could have their cake and eat it too with you? That's how it kind of feels. And now that they're not getting their way, they are becoming a little obsessive. Because what's challenging this whole spread, the whole reading, the whole connection is the World card. The World card is all about, endings, but happy endings, new, getting ready to clear out all the old energy, looking back and seeing what you've learned from the situation and evolving from it, growing wiser from it, stronger from it, more empowered by it, even. With the World card, it could always indicate that you two come from different backgrounds, different cultures, ethnicities, possibly religions too. Maybe you guys met online somehow through a dating app. But with this world crossing, the situation, I also kind of feel like you caught them being a little shady with other people, or you caught them kind of flirting with other people online specifically. They thought they were being sneaky and they got caught red-handed. It was, they're not as clever as they think they are. And I think you kind of caught on to that as well, Leo. But yeah, the whole challenge here for most of you is this a wrap? And, is Leo truly done with this? Because the world is not just like, a 10 of swords or a 10 of wands. This is like a full cycle completing here. And what this tells me is that, you guys have been connected for a couple years is what I'm hearing. Maybe you guys kind of met during or right before the pandemic. 2020 is coming very strongly for me for someone. But it still hasn't improved. It still hasn't gotten better. You still don't feel right with the situation, right with this person. And you gave it your all, you tried your all, but it wasn't enough. And that's where I think you're feeling more secure with giving this a wrap. And they don't want it to end. I wonder even with the Six of Swords and this World card combination too, that you moved out of the city that both of you were in, moved away from, where you and this person were at. And now they're kind of seeing even too, not only do they not have that much access to you online, but they can't even see you that much physically anymore because of that move. And someone's a nail biter. It's like a nervous habit someone has, or like chewing on their pen. But yeah, Leo, what's crowning this is the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Now they're becoming for some of you, they're silent about it, right? Like you can see that they're, checking your social media. You can feel their energy. And what I have to say about feeling their energy is that when someone thinks about you so much, when someone can't let you go and all their energy is being sent your way, you'll inevitably feel it, even if you feel like you've moved on from this person, even if, you know, you feel like you have done your healing and cut your cords, like they're going to still, for example, show up in these readings or still kind of like send messages your way energetically. And if any of you guys need to do a cord cutting meditation, you feel it's right, I suggest looking up some on YouTube. I don't recommend any personally because we all vibrate differently, but I definitely recommend choosing one that resonates with you. But yeah, I feel for others of you, it's more direct. Like this person, you had to block their number, or just, you know, you notice that they call you over and over and over again, or send text message after text message after text message, trying to, you know, get you to respond. And I'm even seeing some messages written out in like all caps. And then they switch, you know, first they come off as angry because you're not giving them what they want. And then when they saw or seen that like that didn't work, they want to flip the mood and then try another strategy. Oh, I'm sorry, you know, I just really hope that, you know, we can fix this. You're not hearing me out. Almost putting the blame on you, Leo. That's devil energy there. And some of you may need confirmation that this is a karmic energy. Karmic soulmate contract. You know, you guys had to meet in this lifetime for a reason of your better understanding of yourself and who you are, with some sort of karmic wounds around that. You know, too, like this person sexually, I feel like they just thrive off of sexual energies from others, from you. The sexual attention they get is a means of ego drive or an ego uplift. They definitely subscribe or have OnlyFans pages. No shade, maybe that's you too. No shade, no judgment here. Just a confirmation for someone out there. But it's like, I think what really turned you off the most about this person was when you realized that every action they put out there was all for themselves, for their own gain. When they wanted you, they called you. They were, you know, fixated on you, but the second that something else came by or something else distracted them, you know, you felt like you were dumped and left. Yeah, you know, Leo, I feel like for some of you who are over this person, continue no contact, because I don't think there's a lot of reasoning with this person, especially with the crowning of this, the devil energy. But their own game played them at the end. And they can't stand that. They're not okay with that. They're not settled with that. But just because that's their problem, that doesn't mean they have to pull you down with it. What's rooting this is the Temperance card. So Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader. Yeah, I feel like, Leo, with this card here, that your angels are protecting you from this person, are doing what they can to, like, you know, separate you from this person by any means, trying to get them to sway away in a different direction from you. And even in this scenario, let's just say that this person ghosted you, this person left you, and some of you are wondering why, obsessing about why. Like, it's honestly Spirit's way of protecting you from someone who is not meant for you, who will not give to you. So, you know, Leo, if you've been obsessing about why you haven't gotten a response, this is Spirit's way of saying, because I have your back, Leo. I have your back and I want what's best for you. And this person is not giving you the best that you deserve. And that's why we're redirecting you. That's why we're trying to, you know, separate the two of you, honestly, because it is toxic. It is a karmic. And regardless, you know, whether that you're waiting to hear a message from them or you're the one that went silent, like, Spirit really does want to protect you from this person. They're no good, Leo. They're not in the vibration they're in. And it's actually pulling your vibration down. Just being a part of it, just talking to them, it does compromise your integrity. And with Temperance and the Devil card too, someone could have a drinking problem, big time drinking problem. You know, it starts off with a couple drinks, but then they can't stop, and then they act really rowdy. You know, I feel like there have been fights over, you know, either drinking or when they are, you know, intoxicated, they are out of line. They're rowdy, they are embarrassing. Maybe they've called you drunk before, um, emotionally, or, you know, just trying to get you to come over, like a booty call type of thing. No, Leo. Mm-mm. Spirit does not want that for you. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Swords. With the combination of the Devil and the Seven of Swords, this is someone who acts on survival, who acts on ego. And yeah, Leo, I feel like you caught them doing something they shouldn't have done. You feel like they're not honest with you, they're not upfront with you. You know, every promise turned into a lie type of situation. And others of you, like I said, you had to like move out of this in silence. Because if you were trying to engage with them, reason with them, tell them why, you knew they wouldn't be able, a couple things. They would either be really angry, they would, you know, put all the blame on you, whatever it was, right? So some of you kind of feel bad about the way you left things or wondered if that was the best way to do it. And I think it was, honestly, Leo. And maybe they try to tell lies to other people that, you know, you were the toxic one, you were the one that was sneaking, you were the one that was betraying, but they're just trying to put focus off of themselves and back onto you. That's like the obsessive pattern too, right? But yeah, I feel with whatever situation it is, whether that you've caught them doing something sneaky which ended things, or you really did have to leave without, you know, explanation, without talking to them because it would have been handled well. This Seven of Swords is not, you know, high vibrational energy that I feel in this spread. You know, I even feel too like you've caught them before where they're like, oh yeah, I can't hang out tonight, I'm busy, or I'm working, or I'm sick. And then you find out that they went out with like other people. And they're like, why did you have to lie to me like that? I also feel with the Seven of Swords, you always had to feel like you had to tiptoe around this person or walk on eggshells with this person because of their emotional reactions, their emotional instability. Yeah, Leo, I really honestly do feel that you made the best decision to walk away, to end this, or even if they ended it with you, it honestly is for the best. And I wonder too if there's still something you're not seeing from this person, whether it's like how much they look at your profile, how much they try to check up on you. You know, with the Seven of Swords and Devil energy here, they may even drive by your house, drive by your work just to see if your car is there. I would be very, very careful, Leo. And I mean, this is not for the majority of people, obviously, but for those that you know this person has those obsessive tendencies, I'd be careful. What you need to know is the Six of Wands. Leo energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Leo, perhaps, or someone with Leo in their chart. But yeah, I feel the need to say that everything they do is for their own gain. Everything they do is to make themselves feel better. And Leo, when they have you around, when they have you in their DMs talking with you on their arms, or, you know, you putting their arm around them, they feel better. You know, they do view you as eye candy. They do view you as someone that, you know, is really attractive. And just by talking to you or interacting with you makes them feel good. But that's the whole problem here. Connections are not supposed to be one-sided. And I feel with this too, Leo, that they're going to be persistent. They're going to be persistent in trying to respark this connection with you, persistent with, you know, trying to you know, re-engage with you, get you to see their side, explain themselves, whatever it is. They're looking to have victory. And when I said victory, I saw the letter V, first, middle, last initial, can mean something to someone. I'd also like to point out there's 2 6s here. So someone's birthday could be August 6th, August 16th, perhaps July 26th for someone out there. But Spirit's trying to bring you back into harmony, back into peace. The karma, the contract really has been fulfilled between the two of you, and there's not much more that can be said. I just saw like back scratches as well. I don't know if someone's kind of into scratching someone's back when making love, or I don't know, someone could have really long nails, acrylic nails that maybe they bite off. I don't know. Someone does nails for a living. But yeah, Leo, I really do feel the need to say that, you know, Spirit is guiding you away from this person through your own, you know, feelings about the situation, your gut feelings, through what you've already discovered after you had those gut feelings, looking through their phone or checking on their social media and catching them in the act or whatever it is. And I feel that like what's best is to just not even engage with this person if you really do want to end it. But they're not going to stop trying. I don't feel anytime soon, because they feel like they can't win unless they have you. Even if it is just what they perceive it to be as an option, even if it is just so they can say that you guys are back together and use it as bragging rights, I don't know. But I can say, Leo, that you definitely are right in the fact that you do deserve better. So what are they going to do, Leo? How are they going to persist this? What are they likely to come off as, and to try to reel you in? If there's anything you need to know so you could be better prepared about this person, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation, what they're likely to do by the end of April. And I'm also going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection and ask Spirit if there's any more advice and insight that Spirit can give you about this person. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Leo, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to the situation you find yourself in your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.